Inclusion, exclusion. Exclusion within a group may be insidious if it is not the result of justice. Exclusion is so subtle that even the person doing the excluding may not realize they're doing it. A person who is excluding another within a group might say, "I didn't do anything." And to some extent they might be right. They didn't welcome, they didn't invite, they didn't include in decision making and/or activities. The plausible deniability of exclusion seems to be high. For this reason, it seems to be a preferred method for nice people to exercise their callousness. In fact, exclusion seems to be hardly noticeable unless, of course, you are the one being excluded. Exclusion is the dog left out on the porch whimpering and scratching to come in. Exclusion is the child not invited to a party. Exclusion is the person not included in the conversation, the person not included in gift exchanges, the person in the midst of the group who feels lonelier than if he or she were alone. One idea I have of hell is a place where one is completely alone and excruciatingly lonely. In that case, exclusion would seem to be a form of hell on earth. Exclusion from activities within a group may cause a great deal of pain and have consequences. There may, however, be times when exclusion may be reasonable and/or necessary. For example, I wouldn't recommend inviting a child molester to a children's party or a child to a date night. If exclusion is truly necessary for some reason, I think it should be done judiciously, respectfully, and carefully, full of care. And if practical, with the permission of the one or ones to be excluded. For example, in a group setting, one might say, "I would like to spend 27 minutes or so with Alicia. Would that be all right with you?" Another possible solution might be to wait until the members of the group have gone their separate ways and to get together outside the group. Then said he also to him that bade him, "When thou makest a supper, a dinner or supper, call not thy friends, nor thy brethren, neither thy kinsmen, nor thy rich neighbors, lest they also bid thee again, and recompense be made to thee. But when thou makest a feast, call the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind, and thou shalt be blessed, for they cannot recompense thee, for thou shalt be recompensed in the resurrection of the just." Luke 14:12-14, King James Version. I think that God wants to be included in every aspect of our lives. In all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Proverbs 3:6, King James Version.